non-exhaustive statistical and numerical analysis of the spiritual, academic, and social journey facilitated by 7 years at Eastern Mennonite High School. In late August in the year 2006, the EMHS class of 2013 assembled for the first time, all 36 of us, in Larry Martin and Glenda Lennon's classroom for our first class of our first year of middle school. Since then, in our 7 years at EMHS, we have spent 543,900 minutes in school, equivalent to 9,065 hours, 378 days, 53 weeks, and 13 1/4 months of continuous school since this moment. Through this look at EMHS life by the numbers, I hope we can garner a sense of truly how far we've come. Throughout our 7 years at EMHS, we've had 6 different lockers and 1 cubby. We've sat through 2,590 sets of lunch and afternoon announcements. We've heard the bell tone over 21,000 times. We've made approximately 2,500 trips to the bathroom. We witnessed a massive overhaul and server updates, and huge renovations to the media center, the gymnasium, and the main office and front area, which now looks like an airport lobby. Lunchtime at UMHS is a wonderful social scene with free seating and free time afterwards for students to do whatever they please with their friends. Much social development surely occurred and many friendships formed during the 840 hours we've spent over the years eating our 1,295 lunches. I kid you not, Jeremy Martin. There have been 777 salad bars. And none of us could have conceivably gotten taco bar 259 times. We've seen some overhaul in dining hall as well. Remember how he has to put our trays in these cabinet things? No longer. We also no longer have to wait for Mrs. Lehman to draw a little circle by our name on a massive spreadsheet to indicate our lunchtime purchase, for the dawn of the computer box has greatly expedited this process. On to chapel. Chapel has been a large source of spiritual growth for many, a place to seek God through inspirational speakers, sharing with those around us, singing together, and praying to our Father in heaven. My friends, in 7 years, we've sat through just over 1,000 chapels and had about 250 neighbor group meetings. We've sang somewhere in the neighborhood of 900 hymns from our 28 different chapel seats, and we've had our spirit renewed 14 times. Over by 14 different spiritual leaders. One of my favorite factoids uncovered thus far is the fact that as a result of the late Tuesday, a unique gem of the EMHS, we have missed an equivalent of almost 25 full days of school. Though most of you probably don't think about it that often. In addition to being a place to nurture relationship with God, social connections, community, and spiritual life, EMHS is also a school. We've spent almost 7,000 hours in class since day one, and while that's a lot of hours, much more frightening to me is the 755 hours we've spent wandering the halls between classes. Yeah, that 5 minutes adds up, doesn't it? We've made maybe 70,000 some trips up or down the high school hallway and spent an astonishing and for some agonizing 8,325 minutes in gym class. We've sat through 9,065 class periods, taken about 60 classes from 35 different teachers in 28 different classrooms, and possessed over our careers between 35 and 40 different textbooks. In fact, every year-long class we've ever taken has accumulated a total of 139 hours of our time. We spent 139 hours in 8th grade band class, spent 139 hours learning biology from Myron Blosser in 9th and 10th grade. We spent 139 hours absorbing world history from Elwood. We spent 139 hours plumbing the depths of government with a pregnant and benevolent Mrs. Roth. Our academic journey has been a long one, and EMHS has certainly helped to better us as individuals within the context of a rigorous curriculum. We've learned so much in our time here, and we owe all the credit to the fantastic teachers we've had along the way. Finally, the magic number. 7 years. 7 e-terms, 7 back-to-school nights, 7 schedules, 7 school day outs, 7 community service days, 7 talent shows, 7 award assemblies, 7 Thanksgiving lunches, 7 Christmas assemblies, 7 fun drives. 7. Our grade has won fun drive 2 years in a row now. Incidentally, I had Mrs. Hughes run some numbers for me, and our individual average for 11th grade jumped to over 500 from the sub-300 value it had been from the year before. I guess we really had to beat the seniors or something. Each person in our grade has raised an average of $2,831 for EMHS over the years, and actually, as a grade, we have raised $1,004,023.24 in total, which is really, that's a lot of dollars. That's good stuff. All of us stand here on the cusp of adulthood, ready for whatever secrets and wonders the world has in store. The Eastern Mennonite School class of 2013 is ready. I must out of necessity mention the fact that we're not all lifers, of course. To the 28 new people we picked up along the way, we desperately needed you guys. Our class would not be even close to what it is without your fresh blood, your talents, and your friendships. Also to the 10 people we lost along the way, who are out there somewhere in the world. Though you will not be graduating with us tomorrow, you will always be a part of this family in our hearts. All of us together constitute the EMHS class of 2013, and while some would stand up here and say we are unique or special, I contend the opposite. I say we are just like all the others that have gone before, truly a class of Eastern Mennonite High School. We have become the older, awesome titans of EMHS that we saw striding the halls as little sixth graders. We have fulfilled the memory of the upperclassmen of our middle school years, and tomorrow we will officially join all those that have gone before in the time-honored tradition of EMHS alumni and commit ourselves and our legacy to the memory of all those to come after. The underclassmen and the middle schoolers of our time gratefully receive our memories, our athletes, our state titles, our touring choir concerts, our independent studies, our research, our hallway shenanigans, and our legacy in all things, and hold the platonic ideal of our grade in their hearts forever. And we know we will not be forgotten, even as they prepare for all those to come after. We have lived, we have laughed, and we have loved. And now, though these hallowed halls may always be home in our hearts, it's time to move on. The world is calling. And on this night, we know without a shadow of a doubt in our minds that there has never been a reality greater than this. My brothers, my sisters, we made it.